Welcome to the global supply chain and supply base. The supply chain is the direct link between Lockheed's work and its suppliers. With projects requiring so many pieces, it's only natural to want to get all inputs into one organized flow. Digital transformation and its accompanying model-based enterprise practices let us bring the supply chain into the product lifecycle on a whole new level. Our suppliers enable so much, it would only be natural to consider them as part of the Lockheed Martin family. Suppliers are now more of an extension to Lockheed Martin, rather than simply an external entity providing goods and services. Using model-based practices, the process is much more complex compared to the previous methods of simply accepting supplier services. New technology, such as Industry 4.0, Enterprise Control Tower, the External Integration Hub, and many more, will change how supply chain is even operated. Industry 4.0 is the modernization of our factory floors, and with it comes a new way to supply such floors. By enabling new processes that allow model-based design and integration, individual pieces of products model become models themselves. Accepting both physical and digital pieces to our production only contributes positively to the final product. Having suppliers provide either part lists or whole models of subsystems enables us to improve almost every step in the lifecycle. Most business areas under Lockheed follow either a design authority or build-to-part approach, depending on project, to getting the appropriate supply. One requires Lockheed to provide model information, the other requires receiving model information. Data and models are now one of the many parts being supplied. Being able to communicate and negotiate new terms for our rights to the data in the models will be key and enables full product model realization on new levels. Data rights concerns itself with the ownership of data. Having suppliers and Lockheed Martin build models together requires sharing what was previously considered company proprietary information. By using model-based practices, seamless and non-intrusive sharing of data for product has never been easier, nor more possible. Enterprise Control Tower, ECT, gives us the ability to communicate essentially everything about a given product's components. From understanding where each part comes from to being able to integrate subsystem models seamlessly. Enabling thorough communication between part and product is key to a faster and better digital twin. What would have taken many days of paperwork and emails can now be a simple acceptance of data and almost seamless integration of models. Having the different business areas in Lockheed Martin communicate to suppliers in separate ways has always had its challenges. It is often a struggle for those who supply to multiple business areas because of the many portals and interfaces needed to communicate between all parties. Having a unified model under model-based practices with a central hub will be key to prevent issues throughout the supply chain that typically happen. Such issues can be costly and push the entire product behind schedule, including impacting our customers. The solution to this is called the External Integration Hub. This will enable suppliers and Lockheed Martin to use a single platform in the enterprise versus the multiple platforms today. Having both business areas and suppliers under one roof is only beneficial. Those that do work for several business areas can finally see us as one coherent unit and not several incoherent parts to a whole. One unified portal for one unified Lockheed Martin. Everything a product is and can be is represented today by models. Model-based enterprise practices have only proven to benefit everyone at every stage. Newer practices have already enabled faster rollout for some products, and our transformation isn't even complete yet. Once we truly unify as one LM, we will truly see the many benefits this Lockheed Martin family can receive. Working as a single unit for a single product is key, even for those not under the Lockheed Martin name. Model-based practices benefit almost every area in the enterprise. Feel free to check out the impact such practices have in other areas.